heard you want to get a big chest, man. Heard you want a thick back. Well, you came to the right place, man. In the right video. I'm gonna show you how to do just that. But first I gotta do my intro. Hold up. You know which?
Game time, game time. I ain't hit a loop, man, I'm in it for a ring. And I gotta win by all means, man. Yeah, I want this bad more than I want bread. Don't care about a friend when I'm going for the win. After the game, we can go and make a man. Survival of the fittest, gotta push it to the limit. And I ain't stopping till I get what I can to get, oh yeah.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Total Doing Work, checking in again, man. Episode 4. This is chest and back, man. Shout out to all my workaholics that tuned in again. Y'all already know what time it is. If you viewing for the first time, you is now going up with Total Doing Work. We about to get straight into it. Something like this. So we getting right into it, warming up, getting everything stretched out for this chest and back day. It's about to be very glorious. Getting the left side right, getting the right side right. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever works. Do the windmills, stretch it out. You know what I'm saying? Get right into the dips. Obviously, when we do the dips, I'm trying to focus a little bit more on my chest. So when I do this, I'm trying to lean a little bit. You know, when you do the dips, if you got a straight stance, you're really working your triceps. But if you lean a little bit, you'll see that you're working a little bit of your chest. So that's exactly what I try to do. After that, I don't waste no time. Go right into the pull-ups. You see I got the Nikes on, man. Red socks, you know how we moving. Pulling up, working that back, squeezing at the top, coming down, squeezing at the top. You want to really feel the traps in your shoulder blades really locking in. This is your time to really finesse and loosen up the muscles. Like I told y'all in my videos before, I like to do my warm-ups just like this. Instead of standing around bullshitting, I get right into the work, do some little quick working sets and get me right. Right after I'm done with the pull-ups, what I do? I go to the pec decks. I'm trying to widen the chest out, baby. You know what I'm saying? You want that good wide curvature. You want that lock in the middle and the squeeze right in the middle where your sternum is and stretch. Just make it sweet love. Contract, take your time. When you're coming in, breathe, out, release, and just making the blood flow. Just getting everything right, getting energy, synergy, you know, getting prepared to do this ongoing up thing, you know. Straight up. Alright, so now we about to get into the first movement of the day. First movement of the day. Hey, first movement of the day. You know, I do my little dance, my little steed, you feel me? So we get into the first movement of the day. The first movement of the day is going to be incline bench press. We're going to superset that with stiff leg deadlifts. Now, if you don't know, the incline is definitely going to be working the top of your chest. We call it the clavicular head or the clavicle head. For those who don't know, it's right here. This is to concentrate, you know, on this part of your chest because you're trying to bring out, if you don't, like, if I can show you, like, when you do like a move like this, you want to see this pop out. You know, when you go to the beach, you want this popping out. It lets you show the separation that you really been putting in that work. And you know, when you do this type of flex right here, you're gonna see that. You know, it separates the men from the boys. So this is very important for you to do. When we superset that, and go into the stiff leg deadlifts, that's gonna be working the back of your leg and your glutes. Regular terms, your butt, okay? For the females, that's definitely the exercise that you wanna do to work the ass. For the guys, you definitely want those thick hamstrings, so you know that's your lower back because you're doing that bend where your lumbar is. It works that lower back. When you get that bend, you get down to about a little lower than 45 degrees. And you keep your legs stiff and come back up. So we're gonna roll the tape, man. Chest and back, push and pull, let's get it. So as you can see, man, I'm getting everything ready, man. Of course, I ain't just about to just do anything, get on the bench all cold turkey. Even though I warmed up, I still gotta get the bar right. I gotta get the feel for everything I'm doing. I suggest you do the same thing too. So I'll just go right into it. As you see, I got it 45 only, and I'm pushing just to get the form good. Just get the form good. You know, everything is about form in this. You don't want to fuck up your chest because you're coming down too fast. Another thing, I need to learn how to keep your elbows in, because if you look at me, don't have your elbows flailed out. I want to talk about that because people be having shoulder problems and they be wondering why you got shoulder problems from this bench. because you got your arms flailed out. You know what I'm saying? Keep them in, and when you coming down, come down slow, and you want to have it at the top of the chest. So that's that. We did this first set. Then we get right into T-bar rows, and as you see, like I said, I got a bench that's supporting me. Usually, you have some that don't have a bench supporting you, and you have to actually stand, and you have to really use your core a little bit. But with this, you got a bench. All you gotta do is just go up and down, north to south, baby, north to south. Take your time. They got two different handles. You got the handle where you can do the overhand grip, and you got the handle where you can do the supinated grip. Supinated grip being the underhand grip, and then the overhand grip. And depending on what angle you want to do, for the wider or the straight squeeze in the hitting the back. And then I come back to the next set. Add about 2 10s on the side, and do another 10. Come back. Real low breaks, man. Like I told you, you know what I'm saying? We really trying to get into the work. We really getting into the working sets. I put another 45 on there, and like I said, I'm squeezing. And the grip that I'm using is an overhand grip, which allows me to just really have a good control over it. And it's like if you have this grip, you're more working the sides more. The sides, like your obliques. When you have this grip, you're really working more of the traps, the back of your shoulder, which is the posterior, and you're working the dorsi, latissimus dorsi. So now I come back, and you see, I'm really looking at the way folks is. Sometimes you'll see me come all the way at the bottom of the chest, but sometimes I don't really like to come to the bottom of the chest because I want to really control the weight. And by controlling the weight, I'll try to stop just short of the chest. That lets me know that I'm really controlling the weight, pushing it up there. And obviously, my triceps are being worked, because obviously in this movement, it's working your chest, it's working your back, and it's working your triceps. So man, that's the gist of that. We're about to get into the next movement. Now we're getting into the flat bench. Flat bench, we're gonna superset that with the stiff leg deadlift. Now, why am I doing the flat bench second? You're probably asking, and why did I do the incline first? Well, the flat chest is actually my stronger movement. I can move more weight when I do the flat bench, and I move less weight when I do the incline. So it's imperative for you and me that whatever is your weaker movement, start with that first, because you always gonna have that. You know, even if you lose a little strength by the time you get to that, it's fine, because what you're trying to do is elevate your upper chest to meet where your lower chest is. So that's why I do the flat bench second as opposed to doing it first. So, you know, that's a straight simple works the lower part of your chest, right where the abdominal is, the nipple. Also, like I said, with your form, keep your elbows in. A lot of people have injuries, especially beginners, when it's their first time coming to the gym, because they're using improper form, whether it be the hand placement on the bar. Usually the 45-pound bar, they usually have like a little, you can see like a little etch marking right where your index finger should be, so you can have the right spacing. For the right spacing, you got the wide grip, and you got the regular grip, and then you got the inside grip. Obviously, the inside grip for people that are very, very strong and got very strong forearms and triceps. But for what you want to do, most people, we're doing a regular grip. Keep the grip regular. Try to keep your elbows inside and come down. When you come down, you're gonna see when you keep that grip inside, you're gonna be working a lot more of the front of your shoulders and a lot more of the triceps. When you do it like this, you're making more work on your shoulders than you're doing on your chest, and you will have injuries as a result of that. So come in, I think I did about 3 sets of that. Like I said, I superset that with the stiff leg deadlift. Obviously the stiff leg deadlift for my women, for my ladies out there. I know y'all all about the legs. So this is for y'all. Y'all take the bar and you go straight down, a little lower than 45, and you come back up. This works your glutes and your hamstrings. Glutes, hamstrings. In other words, the ass. Okay? Let's roll the tape so you can see what I'm talking about. Now with this, I'm not even gonna talk your head off about this, man. I just want y'all to pay attention to what I said as I come in and look at the hand placement. Look at my index finger. Look at when I come down. Look at how my elbows are not flailed out. Just really look at it. And this is a very good angle. Shout out to my guy Red Dot on the shot, man. The angles. But just look you really can't see the, you probably can't see the hand placement here, but actually look at the elbows. The elbows, they are inside. You know what I'm saying? And I have, even though I'm going fast, it's very light, but I have control. The elbows are not flailed out all the way to the side. They're actually coming inside, which lets my shoulders actually not be too stressed out. Now, when I superset, I come to my stiff leg deadlift. Obviously, it's stiff leg, and you really just going down. The motion is going down. You keep your knees a little bit bent, but you're really trying to come down and get your abs to be parallel with the ground. And come back up, squeeze at the top. Go down, squeeze at the top. Get right back into the second set. You know, I waste no time. Get into the second set. Once again, everything is about the placement. Look at my hands. It's into the groove of where that line is on the 45-pound bar, and it allows me to have control, have balance. When I come down, I'm coming right down by the nipple, but look at the elbows. The elbows are inside. Like I said, I repeat, it's very important, because when you have these injuries, you're gonna know Togo doing work told you, keep them fucking elbows inside. Keep them elbows inside, boy. All right, come back to the next set, and as you see, the whole thing with this, look at my abs going down parallel with the ground. Parallel with the ground. You know what I'm saying? Very controlled. Very controlled. I'm in my box. Now you know we about to put them big things on there. You know when we go to 225, we talking NFL weight, baby. Talking NFL weight. Like again, look at the triceps. You can see the triceps getting worked. I told you this is an exercise that works the chest and the you can see the tricep. Look at that long head. Look at it. Look at it. God damn. Forearms got veins through it. I'm putting in the work. I'm going up shit. Okay, this is the third set. Come back, do another set of stiff legs, and we done. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let this shit roll. Just let you see what's going on. Very controlled. Very controlled. My women, you want them glutes? You gotta make sure if you want them glutes, make sure the bar hit the boots. You feel me? All the way down to your toes. Okay? Alright. Okay, so now we into our fifth and the sixth movement. We got the dumbbell pullover superset with the diamond press. In the dumbbell pullover movement, basically you're gonna take the dumbbell, sit on the bench, flat bench of course, and you're really going over your head down to the floor as far as you can. You stretching back up. When you do that, you're gonna be working something called the serratus. It's right here, right by the obliques, right beside the abs. Just those little 3-4 dots. You're working that because it's pulling, and of course you're working your chest, top of your chest as you stretch back and you come. As soon as I do that, I get into the diamond push-ups and all diamond presses, and all I do is take the dumbbell, hold it like a diamond, and I'm basically pushing off my chest. When I'm pushing off my chest, obviously, you're gonna see in the video, my triceps, this anterior head, a lateral head actually of the tricep is getting worked, and you're also gonna see this inside of my chest is getting worked, and the top of my chest as I'm pushing. So this thing is popping out right here. We call this the lateral head of the triceps. This big bulge right here, this is getting worked. Middle of the chest getting worked, and top of the chest getting worked. Watch as we play the video. Alright, you see I gotta get the shirt off, man. It's about that time, man. See, we already went up, but we about to go to another level. Full blast. We are ascending. Power level. Raising. Okay? You see I got the tank top. This is when you know it's the blue collar work, it's that blue collar work. Gotta get the BCAAs, man. No shameless plug. Gotta get the Nikes in, man. No shameless plug, man. It just is what it is, man. About the checks over here, man. About the checks over here, man. So you see how it's going. As I said, I'm going over my head, all the way down as far as I can go, and then I come back up. Over the head, as far as back as I can go, come all the way back up. Like I said, when you do that, you're working this part of your chest. Right here, the serratus. Okay, as soon as I'm done with that, you'll see I immediately come into my diamond push-ups, presses. Just watch, but just watch the work. So you see, now look at the triceps. That outer, that lateral, that's peeking up, that's getting worked. Look at the chest, the middle of the chest. Yeah, send my tongue all out all wild, it's all good though. And you see the chest getting worked. the middle of the chest, and the top, the clavicular head. Look at that. You see the pumping. Look at it. Look at the top of the chest. Getting work. That's what happens when you do the down push-up. So that was a superset. Of course I did, I think 3 sets of each. Like I said, 60 reps. We ain't doing nothing less than 60. I'm feeling pumped. Look at the top of the chest. It's feeling pumped. I'm feeling good about myself. You should too. If you're working like this, you're gonna feel good about yourself. Okay, man, it's time to come in with the dirty 30s, you feel me? Now you already know what the dirty 30s is. The time when I introduced the triple set, okay? We've been doing supersets so far. Now it's time to do the triple set, and we're gonna do this with the dumbbell press. Now this is for endurance, isolation of muscles, and just flat out willpower. What I do is I take the weight, also this is on the flat bench, dumbbell press. I isolate one hand, one arm, and I keep that down, keep that up, and I come with the other hand down and I do 10 on one side, right? Now what that does, I have to have a lot of concentration. I'm working the core, I'm isolating this hand, and it has it stiff, straight, isolating that, and I'm really just concentrating on one side of the chest. Now, like I said, this is for muscle imbalances. That's why we do isolation, to work with muscle imbalances. And when I'm done with that, I come and I hold that. This arm is fatigued, but I'm about to put it to work. And I do 10 on this side. This arm is also fatigued at the top, put it at the top, you know, it's stiff. And I keep doing my 10 on this side. When I'm done doing my 10 on this side, what I do? I do both hands, right? And I do 10. That's your dirty 30, man. Let's roll these clips, man. Y'all see the work, man. I don't like talking about it, I be about it. Now, obviously, you know, it's working the chest, obviously, working the triceps. You're gonna see what we do, man. I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna just get the 50s and go to work, man. I already told you how it's going down. Just watch and see. Sometimes you just gotta watch and see how I go down. Just watch. Watch what I say.
Got me goosing, and I just popped the bean. I feel like a damn machine. I'm winning like Charlie Sheen. Nigga, you know what I mean. I'm busting, I'm going for kills. Better bite on that pillow for real. I get done like a house on the hill. Say my name, call me Bobby for real. Got that wet, make it split. I got bad.
Me keeping one hand up and working on the other hand. Like I said, working for the muscle imbalances. One hand fatigue, I keep it up in the air, work on the other one. Just working that chest. Of course, the triceps getting worked as well. With me holding it stiff, you can see the striations in the arm, in the arm. You can see the triceps getting worked. Also, the chest getting worked. Like I said, just test your fatigue, because obviously we deep into the regimen. We tired, but we went and did a triple set. We did a dirty 30. Because we just going full blast with it. We refuse to lose. We're not going to let the weight defeat us. We ain't going to let nothing defeat us. We are going to conquer this workout by any means. You understand me? So in this movement, we're doing the incline flies with the press. My workaholics, I hope y'all staying with me, man. I hope y'all not tired, man. All my new people, man. Hey, man, if you fuck with it, man, subscribe, man. Hit that bell, man. Stay with me, man. We putting in this work. We going full blast. We going up. It's your boy Togo doing work. Alright, man, so we're doing the incline flies. With these, like I said, this is not about, you got these exercises where it's not about how much weight it is. You just trying to get the contraction. With this, you trying to get the contraction. And I just added some sugar on that joint just by doing the press at the top. Unless you're a real crazy bodybuilder, you on steroids, you can't be taking 80s and coming like this. You know, they're very easy to tell who those people are. We regular people putting their big work, okay? We're gonna use some 30s, man. We're gonna use the 30s. And what I do is I'm coming all the way out. When I come all the way out, you stretching this chest out, all right? There's a clavicle gland that connects to your humerus, which is the bone in your arm, that allows you to be able to stretch it out like that. What you're doing is you're stretching out. This is what allows you to get that curve right here. Now when you come back in, you squeezing at the top. You want to squeeze, that allows you to get this split in your chest. This is where your sternum is. You want to squeeze that so you can get that split so it's able to separate the chest. As soon as I do that, I go into incline press. And obviously I do the incline press, I'm going straight up. Obviously that's going to be working triceps and the top of the chest. Top of the chest has been a big focal point in this workout. Why? Because that's my weakest point. Me personally, I want to get my chest to the point where it's popping out. It's just noticeable. If I wear the V-neck, you see it. If I wear the white beater, you see it. Even in this workout, when you've been seeing the video running of me doing certain exercises like the diamond push-up, you actually able to see that this chest is getting worked, the top of the chest is getting worked. So on my workaholics, if this is a weak point for you, you need to do workouts such as these. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. We're gonna run this tape. Let's get it. So as you see right here, getting right to it. As you see what I was talking about, stretching the clavicle head, that clavicle gland, and going straight up. Come back in, squeezing, going straight up. Come out, come in, do a press. Come out, come in, come down, do a press. Right there, you're working on various muscles. Like I said, you're working the outside of your chest, you're working the inside of your chest, you're working the top of your chest, and you're also working your triceps when you're in the top of your chest when you're doing that press. So I'm gonna just let it roll, man. And like I said, these are little subtle ways to just get in a lot of extra work, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, work on your weaknesses too. Try to work on your weaknesses and not always on, you know, the things that you already know you can do. Work on the things that it's gonna help you get better, help you get stronger, you feel me? Help you keep going up.
Turn up the heat, yeah. Talking 500 degrees, yeah. Hey, older than me, yeah.
So right here, we're gonna go right into the back superset, man. Lat pull down. It says it right there in the workout. You're working the latissimus dorsi, man. In doing that, you're also gonna be working a little bit of the traps. As you can see, the back of the shoulders is getting worked. Look at the definition in the body. You can see where the scapula is going up and down, up and down. And then we come here and we do the rolls. We got using the V-bar. The V-bar makes you have like kind of an inside grip. Man, make sure you don't round your back when you're doing this type of workout. Keep your back straight. Make sure you have a base and you're bringing that V-bar right into your abs. And like I said, now you're working the lower part of your back. You can see that the rhomboids is getting some work. The teres is getting some work, man. Everything's getting some work. Man, one thing about the back that you need to know, it's not about the weight. It's just about the contraction, man. Let's get it. So right here, we're gonna end the workout nice, man. We done already did a whole bunch of work. Like it was chest and back day. It was crazy. You already saw what we did. We did the dip bar, we did the pull-ups, we did the pec decks, we did the chest press, superset that with the T-bar rolls, then did the flat bench, superset that with the stiff leg deadlifts. Then we went and did the pullovers, superset with the diamond presses. Then we did the dumbbell press, alternating arms. Then we go over there and do the back, mess the back up, and now we're going into the back room. There's gonna be the HIIT that we're gonna put on top of it. We're gonna do a little combination of a few things. We're gonna do the knee into the bag. That's gonna work the abs, obviously. We're gonna get the medicine ball slams. We're gonna slam that into the wall. That's gonna work the abs, the arms, the obliques, all of that. And then we're gonna end it off with doing push-ups with the dumbbells. We're gonna do push-ups and then rolls at the end of it. That's how we're gonna do the HIIT training, man. The workout was crazy. We did a whole bunch of reps. This is how you grow your back. This is how you grow. This is how you get a thick back. This is how you get a big chest, man. I appreciate all my people, all my workaholics for checking out the video, man. I don't wanna hold y'all. I want y'all to watch this part and just see the work that's getting done, how you put that work in on top of that. This is how I get my cardio in. Like I said, appreciate y'all for tuning in. All the people that tuned in for the first time, I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all fuck with me, please hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. Actually hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell for the notifications, man. Please leave some comments, man. Give me some suggestions on what y'all want me to shoot, man. I got more things coming in the future, man. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of the heart, dizzy, for coming fucking with a nigga, man. You now just went on with Togo doing work, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this HIIT training, man. Your boy's out.
Wake up out the bed about 5 a.m. Couldn't sleep, I was focused on my dream. Had a lot of shit on my mind now, couldn't turn on, cause it mean more to me than anything. I can hear a whole lot of chatter in the background, but it fade off soon as I let it chat down. I don't never worry, cause I knew before I sat down what it came with, but I'm never going back down. Man, I'm going up, I'm never going back down. Only hit the win in the game with that. All eyes on me, they looking and they wondering if I'm gonna be the one to make a play. I'm gonna win and claim victory, cause if you don't believe it, then it can't be. I want it, I'ma get it, won't shortchange me. I know I'm gonna cash out, cause I roll the dice, hit the 7, never crap out, yeah. Game time, I ain't hit a low, man, I'm in it for a friend. And I gotta win by all means, man. Yeah, I want this bad more than I want bread. Don't care about a friend when I'm going for the win. After the game, we can go and make a man. Survival of the fittest, gotta push it to the limit. And I ain't stopping till I get what I can to get, oh yeah. Game time, game time. I ain't here low, man, I'm in it for a friend. And I gotta win by all means, man. Yeah, I want this bad more than I want bread. Don't care about a friend when I'm going for the win. After the game, we can go and make a man. Survival of the fittest, gotta push it to the limit. And I ain't quitting till I get what I can to get, oh yeah. Working till I pass out, all about the hustle. Built for a tub, man, I'm really about the muscle. Yeah, YD lame, man, nigga who gon' try to come around, who ain't never in a struggle. Never call play, they wasn't even in a huddle. Try to ride a wave, I'ma leave you in a puddle. Cut you with the blade, take you right up out the puzzle. You was never real from the jump, and it clear to see that your ass ain't fit. The road with a road runner who would never scared, put the dog on the line. By all me when shit get to UTTG at the drop of a dime. The faith of a God and the heart of a lie. The patience to know that it's gonna take time. Ain't no fit out of sight of the mind, man. The NJ clutch when it's all on the line. Yeah, game time, game time. I ain't hit a loop, man, I'm in it for a ring. And I gotta win by all means, man. Yeah, I want this bad more than I want bread. Don't care about a friend when I'm going for the win. After the game, we can go and make a man. Survival of the fittest, gotta push it to the limit. And I ain't stopping till I get what I can to get, oh yeah. Game time, game time. I ain't here low, man, I'm in it for a ring. And I gotta win by all means, man. Yeah, I want this bad more than I want bread. Don't care about a friend when I'm going for the win. After the game, we can go and make a man. Survival of the fittest, gotta push it to the limit. And I ain't quitting till I get what I can to get, oh yeah. Game time, game time. We ain't gon' lose, we gon' win it in the club.